I was gonna push myself till I die today. That's probably a really bad idea. I like to go against the rules. That would have been a bad idea. Oven mitt. Hot pad, hot pad, hot pad. Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome to my channel, Incredible Anyway. I am having a really random good day. I still don't feel good, don't get me wrong. My knee and my ankle are in excruciating pain. I still have a migraine, but I'm able to be out of the bed. I am getting ready for Thanksgiving. Today is 9 days before Thanksgiving. It's a week from Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And I have to think about and start cooking a week ahead of time because I don't know if I'm going to have even very many days to feel well enough to cook. So that's just kind of my chronic illness life. I actually have to make all of my food because my family, they eat differently than I do, so they don't make food that is Kelly friendly. I don't expect them to. It's hard to make Kelly friendly food. My parents, for example, buy turkeys that they like, but it's injected with things like dextrose or corn syrup, and I can't eat either of those. I called the grocery to see if they had those turkeys in, and they said they had ordered a lot, but they haven't come in yet. The things that I want to make for Thanksgiving are the dressing, stuffing, which I'm going to be using that bread for. I have made my bread, and yes, it looks flat. Yes, it's, it's paleo. So this is the bread that's going to be for the dressing. There's that. I have the cranberry sauce. I have the Brussels sprouts. Even though I do have a little bit of white mashed potatoes left, I need to make more and freeze them. This is white sweet potato mashed up because I made they're cinnamon rolls. Can you see them? I think I made them wrong. I think I cut them the wrong direction and they should be a lot smaller than they are. The dough and the filling tasted good. And then I have the sweet potato pie. That's all before I make turkey. Feels very overwhelming. I'm really exhausted actually after just making these two dishes. I feel like if I stop now, I may be sacrificing something that I actually want to eat because I don't know if I'm gonna have another good day before next Thursday. Everything needs to be good and cooked before then. I have a freezer in my garage, so that's where I'm gonna store everything. Plenty of room in there. It's just very overwhelming to think about all these things, and it's been a very full day. It's been so good. Like I don't want to cry. I think, when you can't get out of bed and can't get off the couch and can't do anything day, after week, after month, when you have a day like this, it feels unreal. I'm in pain. I still have a migraine. My knee and my ankle that's why I'm actually sitting in this chair, because my left knee and my left ankle are just so excruciatingly painful. It hurts. But like all of that, like this is like an insanely amazing day. I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Like, yes, I'm very sad that my reality is not this. And this reality is still dealing with a flippant amount of pain, but I am so thankful I got today. I don't know when I'll get a day like today again, but I don't care because I have it. I'm just so thankful. I'm going to stop talking. I feel that I'm crashing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one more thing to make. Maybe I'll make cranberry sauce and the mashed potatoes. I really wanted to make the stuffing today, but I could chop up the onion today. I'm just going to go until I drop. This is not how a person with chronic health issues should manage their life. You should not go until you drop if you have chronic health issues. But sometimes it's just so hard to not, because I've had so many bad days, and it is a fine line, and I'm probably going to regret it tomorrow, but I really don't care because I have today and I'm living today. So you can see I'm all like curled over. My posture's really bad because I don't have ab strength. I'm hurting, but I'm still going. I'm warrioring on, people. Warrior on. What do you got going on? You can do it. You can do it.
Easy as pie, lemon, apple or cherry. Loving you is so very sweet, sweet, sweet. How can it be such a piece of cake?
So here are my cinnamon rolls. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to. I'm having a hard time telling if they're actually cooked or not. Oh my land, they look so good. I could make frosting, but this is already a huge splurge as it is. My, woo, that was the first pop. Did you see that? I have triple the amount. I cooked the whole big bag. I know that's a ton, but I'm going to be freezing it. I just remembered. I have a doctor appointment tomorrow. I was going to push myself till I die today. That's probably a really bad idea because I have a doctor appointment tomorrow and I have to go to it. I am actually going to make these sweet potatoes. I may still cut up the onion. No, I'm probably not, because I can tell my body is screaming at me right now and I have dishes to do. I haven't written today. Have I told you all I'm writing a novel? If you've made it to this part of the video, tell me what your favorite novel is and why. So anyway, I write every day. My main character is a person with disability and has a service dog. So that is really exciting. I'm really loving writing this book. I feel like the characters are telling me their story and that's a fun experience. I would love it if it got published someday and you all got to read it. We'll see. So I haven't written today, so I need to do that. And the hours are counting down. Let's peel some of these potatoes. Oh, I almost threw the whole thing into the trash. Half of a cinnamon roll out, and there's no way I'm eating this whole thing. I may actually eat this whole thing, it depends. I guess we'll see. All right, here we go. It's really good. It needed to be cooked longer though. I'm a little worried about the other ones. Maybe I should put it in the oven longer. It's undercooked. It's very gooey. Perfect amount of cinnamon. The gooiness is getting me though. All right, I'm eating the whole thing. I think maybe I need to put the rest back in the oven, even though they've cooled for a while. Even with the gooiness, I still ate it, but I can see that was the smallest one. So I'm gonna put it in. They're still hot. The bottom is actually too hot for me to touch, so. My pot is rolling. It's a rolling boil. So I'm gonna turn on the upper oven. I am crashing. Stop. That is the cranberry. That was just for me to check on the cranberry sauce because it's taking a lot longer to cook than I expected. But here we go with the potatoes. And I did not miss one little square. You can tell I often have problems with burning my spoons. It's because I do this. That's how they get burnt. Oh yeah, that's thickened up, really thickening up. Still a little runny for me, so I'm gonna let it simmer here. It's crunchy on the bottom. This is gonna be a really rough pan to clean. I'm gonna start cleaning dishes.
You're my wonder, you're my eyes. Keep me whole when I wanna fall inside.
Hey guys, it's Kelly. Incredible anyway. Cooking. I am making the stuffing. So I'm trying to get the ghee to melt. This is gonna be the base for my stuffing. I've got mushroom and onion and celery in there. And then here is the bread cubed. I put it in the oven a little bit to toast it because it hadn't dried out enough. Paleo. I use this ghee that is certified to not have any casein in it. And I actually had to make the cranberry sauce twice because unfortunately I had the heat up too high for the big pot and I burnt a lot of the bottom and the whole thing tastes like burnt cranberry sauce. Oh. Do you know the smell of sauteing onions? It's one of my favorite smells, I think, because growing up I always associated it with cooking for like holidays. So I added sage, poultry seasoning, salt, and pepper to my cooked mushroom, celery, and onion mixture. And here is my casserole dish, my Kelly-friendly broth. Sorry, you're looking at the bottom of my pan. This is what it looks like right now. I'm supposed to drizzle the broth over it before I do this, but I like to go against the rules. You guys are gonna watch a Crooked Kelly. Okay, I don't care. Oh dear. It's like spitting out. Don't spit. Let's get, here we go. The world aligns. So for my balance, I'm actually leaning into the counter here. Hello, we're halfway through baking. I was about to push that down with my elbow. That would have been a bad idea. Don't know why I was distracted. Anyway, I am 20 minutes in. Ooh. Gentle. Oven mitt. I've actually had a saute pan in my oven before. I was actually living with my parents and I needed to check it and I didn't pull out the thing like this. It was still in and I was gonna move the handle to look in and I did not have an oven mitt on and was not thinking. And I grabbed the handle like this that had been in my 375 degree oven cooking and burnt the whole inside of my hand and had to go into acute care. Thanksgiving is a week from yesterday. What I have left is the dessert, the Brussels sprouts, and then the actual turkey itself. I've gotten a turkey. The house smells delicious. Steaming. It's really hot, but it's really good. Nailed it. I'm glad I put that extra broth in. So delicious. Hot pad. I swear, every time I go to this oven, I think that. Right now, I've got sweet potatoes baking, the dough chilling for the actual pie, and then I am right now making the filling that will go with the sweet potatoes. I keep forgetting to film while I'm doing this, but I just made the pie crust. I have eaten. It's so good, I'm eating it, which is not what I should be doing. My psoriatic arthritis is really extremely painful. I had a steroid injection in my knee, which has not kicked in yet. So standing up has just been very hard. Like all of this is just, it's hard no matter what. Like a bowl, I've got a masher. Wow, I thought I had a lot more filling than I do, but it's good.
Sure, 50 minutes, and that's starting now.
I'm gonna spend that time in work on writing my novel. My knee is in excruciating pain. Okay, so it is much later than I had hoped for or expected, and I finished doing dishes. You can see they're all clean except for one. Here, it smells delicious. Oh, it's been sitting here for a long time, so it's still a little warm in the oven actually. I'm gonna cut this up into slices and freeze the slices individually.
I'm just having a good time, having a bad day.